Hello, this is Secular Parenting. I am Ginger Jesus, and today I want to talk about choice-based parenting, why it works, why I use it, and why I think you should too.
What?
We're rolling.
Oh,
I'll edit it out, don't worry.
okay. Like, comment, subscribe.
Do it again?
I'm fine.
Okay, I'm going to work under the basic theory that we all want our children to grow up to be happy, stable adults. The problem is that we need to teach our children how to do proper risk management. Which means if we want our children to grow up to be happy, independent, healthy adults, it's going to work against our short-term goals as parents, which is a happy, quiet, stress-free home. I apologize. It's just the nature of the beast. We started with this when my oldest child was 7. She's my stepchild. We took a parenting class, discovered the basic ideas of this, and then have been expanding on it ever since. An example. Bedtime. Bedtime is the best example. And I do this now with my youngest child, and it works consistently because I trained her to accept the consequences if she says no. And it's bedtime. You can go to bed now, no fuss, no argument, and in the morning, you get to wake up and watch TV until I wake up, just like every morning. But if you fight me on bedtime tonight, there's no TV in the morning. And then you let them make the choice. If she decides that she wants to fight on bedtime, that's her choice. But in the morning, there's no television. And that's a consequence. And what you're doing is you are slowly creating risk management pathways in the brain. They are beginning to understand at a subconscious level that sometimes short-term goals have long-term consequences. Now, my oldest child is 14 years old. And at this point, I trust her almost implicitly. She is good at making risk assessment decisions when she puts thought into her decisions now, which is not something I see other 14-year-olds doing. But we trained her early. We started doing this with her when she was 7. So, I mean, it's not even too late for children who are older than that. I've done this with kids who are already teenagers even. You'd be surprised how quickly the brain can start learning how to do risk management when suddenly those risks matter to the children. But the trick is, and this is the trick, because people hear this and they go, oh, okay, well, if they choose the bad option, I'll just make the bad option worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse until they choose the good option. The problem is that is a very authoritarian view of the parenting style, and this is not an authoritarian parenting style. The risk assessment needs to maintain constant. Eventually, your child is going to choose the better option. My child now just chooses to go to bed on time. Every now and then she chooses not to, and on those cases, she gets the consequence. But she makes that decision. She chooses that. But that's choice-based parenting. It's not punitive. It's not based on punishment. But the consequences are real to the child. I mean, ultimately the choice is, do you want to raise quiet, well-respected children, or do you want to raise strong, independent, free-thinking, intelligent, risk-aware adults? You don't get both. I'm Ginger Jesus. This is Secular Parenting. Be good to yourselves out there.